Irving's first historic landmark, the Heritage House, celebrates its centennial this year, and one of Irving's most notable citizens also celebrates 100 years. I visited with Thelma Coleman to reminisce about life here in Irving. Thelma Coleman's history is a part of Irving's history.
Well, my father had the first taxicab business in Irving. In the evenings, sometimes at night, I would answer phones and dispatch for Dad. My father had sound systems in his Studebakers before the Dallas taxicabs.
But Thelma was as forward-thinking as her father. She was a career woman when most women stayed home.
I worked in Dallas all of those many years for the same company for 40 years. I worked for Interstate Theaters. The president of the company was Mr. Carl Hoblitzell, and you've seen his name on many buildings and places around town. He was a great philanthropist. So I worked not only for the theater company, but also was corporate secretary of the foundation. The Hoblitzell Foundation is a charitable foundation with the contributions made within the state of Texas, mostly concentrated in medicine and education.
On the first day he met her, Carl Hoblitzell gave Thelma a nickname.
When I was introduced to him, he said, "Thelma, Thelma, you don't look like a Thelma. You look like a Susie."
The name stuck for 40 years.
In those days, from coast to coast and overseas, anybody in show business who knew Mr. Hoblitzell knew Susie.
After retirement, Thelma had two great pastimes. One was needlepoint.
My favorites, of course, are the angels. Well, the angels depict the 4 seasons of the year, plus Mary and the angel in the one picture. The blue angel, which is the spring, I will tell you that there are 17 shades of blue in that angel.
She's rightly proud of her handiwork, but maybe even prouder of an event in downtown Irving.
There were 5 churches in the original old downtown Irving, and I loved the history of the churches and thought that people should know something about all of those churches. I had this idea, stole the idea from the tour of homes. We had a steady stream of visitors. It was on a Saturday, the day of the Christmas parade in Irving and all that sort of thing. And I had the feeling that many people were seeing many beautiful old churches that they would never have seen otherwise. And that was very gratifying.
Thelma's looking ahead, planning her traditional birthday dinner.
I have some friends who have been with me on my birthday every year. This will be the 20th year. I'm living at the Remington, and we have excellent food here, a fine chef, a very good kitchen. So I asked if they would prepare a special dinner.
Thelma celebrates 100 years young on July 5th. Remind me the story that your dad said about you being born on the 5th of July, not the 4th of July.
Well, if I hadn't been so slow, I would have been a firecracker.
Well, she's a whole fireworks show in our book. This is Cathy Whiteman reporting. Happy birthday, Thelma. There's no one else like you.